Alright, let us put this ready. Forward goal is kinda lying, isn't it? It's one off. I'll fix that after stream. I'm not going to bother with that right now. Does this store the ender pearls? Yes, it does. Should actually take one stack out of there. Just handy to have on me. Especially since I do not really use the elytra that much. Alright. Here we go. Just going to say that we're live, giving them a heads up. Hey, this Seep's also live at the moment. I really have to team up with Seeps at one point in the near future. Checking what's happening. I'm quickly repairing my silk-touched pickaxe. And I did grab the quest earlier. I have to do 3 interiors here in New Talot Hall, which is the plan to start with. And after that, we'll see, maybe I'll work some more at the Porbray area. And yeah, this Ender is kinda slow. It's doable though, but we do have to light up the end. Yeah, I got this one for I think 2 or 3 interiors. I got one for 2 or 3 houses right here as well. He escaped. And I got the custom forest one, and thanks for the follow, Mir, really appreciate it. And even though I really want to do the custom forest one, when I got it, you weren't online yet, so... Oof. Thanks for the follow, White Whites too. Appreciate it. Like, you weren't online yet, and I wanted to make sure I could do my quest today, because I really felt like doing an additional quest. But I hope I get the custom forest one once again. Ah, thanks for the follow, Dennisy. Really appreciate it. Okay, that is repaired. Because my silk touch pickaxe was kinda out of durability. While we're here, might as well repair these 2 real quick as well. And thanks for showing me the way, by the way, Mir. Because I'm so used to using the old Enderman grinder. And I was kinda confused where to head to now with the new ship, which does look very cool though. Man, it's good to be back. I have been out of a good week, a little bit more. But everything is crazy with like Corona and school and work and family, and like it's really hard to stick to a schedule right now. Just for about anything. Were you the one that came with seeps to my personal base? I haven't visited your personal base yet, but I joined at the same time as Seeps, and Seeps and I worked at like the area. I did do some of the grass for your personal base, like all the way back. But I haven't seen it in a good while now. Okay, we should switch to the pickaxe, and after that we can start. I actually have been playing some more Minecraft the last few days, but I have been playing on like a server, my Discord server community, and I've been playing really technical, so like making overkill redstone farms, which was a lot of fun, and I'm definitely going to do more with it. It's just like a nice change of pace to Vasten. And this way I can do both. Are you going to keep on jump? Okay. By the way, Fix, you did like quite a lot of editing on the new video, and I did like the transitions, it looked very smooth. If you're still in the chat right now. Almost there. Huh. He teleported out. Okay, we're almost there. About 11 more durability. Give me the experience orbs, thank you. Okay, there we go. That's all we needed. I mostly came for my Soul Touch pickaxe because he was like completely out of durability. Oh wait, I should put it in my shulker box. Put you right in there, we'll keep the X in my inventory. We'll put Dominus Nocte in there for now as well. We'll pick you back up. Inside the ender chest, and we'll take the ender chest out. And yes, I know my inventory is a complete mess. I will sort it out in just a second. Well, I think I know why these rates are so low. Oh, that's bad. That hurts. Okay, I'm just going to leave them be. And I have to go back out over here. Were there still tons of quests left? Quite a few, not a ton, but I'll still buy it right now. Because I'm not sure how many interiors I have to do. Anyway, I'll double check it. But if I have to guess, I'll think about 2 rows in the chest maybe. Oh, that's a ship, yes. Okay. That's the Survivor Guild. So, how does one go to the main island again? Through the Survivor Guild, or? Probably. I mean, Adventurers Guild. We'll take the Adventurers Guild. We'll take the TP to the main island. We'll eat our fish. The side door. Oh, well, yeah. I found my way out. Already now. Here we go. Ignore the netherrack, yeah. I thought so, yeah. I saw it earlier. I've been actually fighting the Ender Dragon in 1.15 recently. And I discovered that if you break some of the portal blocks, you can spawn the Ender Dragon without any end crystals. Which is kind of fun. I also discovered that you can still dupe the Ender Egg, but you cannot use the Ender Dragon Egg to break Bedrock anymore. So I might have a lot of Ender Eggs right now on my own multiplayer server. No apologies needed, thought it sounded kind of awesome. Yeah, maybe a future ID. Okay, so about the amount of quests, that's about 3 rows, right? Almost 3 rows. That's not too bad actually. And it's 2 interiors, I'll probably do some more. Plus 9 in the dispenser and probably like 5 more into the hopper behind it. Yeah, it's only 2, I'll probably do more. Don't worry. Yeah, it's a very easy quest. But I have been liking to do interiors more recently. So it's a good way to get a new Teletol. I know Salamander had the quest for the mountains at Ender's Rest, in which he has to place 2 shulkers of stone there. And I think he will probably finish up easily by this week when he just hops on for a second. Probably grabs my stone from my mine and goes for the mountain range. That was slightly scary. So we can use to the airship to go to the other one? Yes. The side entrance. Okay, that's the right one. That is kind of peculiar, but... Oh, I thought it was a llama for some reason. This is the way down, right? Yes, it is. Okay, time to find myself some houses which are lacking in the interior department. What is the proper way of this? Can I just go down even more? I'll just head over here. This one seems kinda done. Skull is a line, he isn't. It looks very cool from the outside though, but okay, what can we do with it? Because it seems to have some space up there. It's actually pretty small from the inside. Are these blocks used for the outer wall? They are, okay. I'll probably grab my logs, I'll probably grab my rear decoration boxes, which I should clean out more, because there's like rotten flesh in there still. We'll definitely have to work with like multiple floors here, I think, otherwise the space will be way too small. And is that regular stone? Because it looks kind of dark. Double slab and a side slab. Okay, that's what I thought. Can we play with a basement underneath here? We kinda can. Not really, just a tiny bit. And now I'm stuck, right? Okay, that's no problem. We have the ender pearls anyway. And if we'll just aim up there, we are fine. But we'll have to use the upper floor, so I'll probably craft up some ladders. Because there is not a lot of room for a typical staircase. We'll start with 3, but we'll probably need more. The problem is we either can just go the ladders in between the lights, or we decrease the size we can work with by just blocking it off one more layer. But then we're like in a very small space. And we also have these windows. So a floor probably should be around this level, right? And probably best out of birch. Sorry if I'm rambling at the moment, but I'm trying to think what might work best. It's building on camera. Woo! We cannot block these space. We can't really. That's not too much of a deal. We'll just go around it. We'll try to extend it to the back. We'll probably do the ladders on one side in between the lamps to grab ourselves some more space. Just gonna block that off. Let's pick this spot for the ladders. We'll carry this through more. We can go to here. The bookshelves are too dark to use on top, so I might have to grab myself some jack-o'-lanterns as well. Oh no. And if I am not mistaken, there should be a pumpkin farm somewhere. I'll find it back eventually. Because I have not a single jack-o'-lantern on me. That is what we need. Some fresh pumpkins. We'll probably need about 6. But we'll grab some more just in case. There we go. If I need more, I'll quickly hold back over here. And I kinda have to make sure I do not anger the Enderman, because they will two-shot me. Yeah, I can imagine you lose some structure blocks. Or just bury them while you're working with it. Oh. Actually, okay, I'll just do 22. Does this still work? No, it doesn't. How do jack-o'-lanterns work these days? Do you have to carve them first, or...? I have to shear them first. Okay, even more reasons to add a shear to the quests. Wait, do I need to do it in my inventory? No, okay. Just making sure. Okay, we got ourselves some jack-o'-lanterns. And if I remember correctly, there's a huge pumpkin farm underground right here. Okay. The direction we place it should affect the light. Yes. Okay. So if we face south, we got the yellow one. Just going to carry this through, I think. Then we can get rid of the torches. And if I would be smart, I would do like this for now. But being smart is hard sometimes. We can probably do a third floor here. We'll get something on top of here going. And we'll do a third floor like this level, maybe even higher. No, this might be fine. This is not really that usable. And we either do like a bedroom right here or at the next floor. Not sure if I did bring any beds. We did bring some wool so we can make beds. Should get some birch logs. Going to go overkill with my slabs, but that's fine. We'll fill in this gap, we'll just bridge over these gaps. And we'll go over here. It's a shame of this bush sticking through the wall. Okay, how are we looking if we get rid of all the torches? Should be still fine, right? This is the only spot I'm concerned about, and it's 9. That's fine, okay. Probably do a ladder up against that wall. Oh. Well, I'm just going to block it off, it's not really an issue. Shouldn't be noticeable from the outside, I hope. And if it is, then Mr. Collis can come over here and do something about it. Didn't I have sticks in here somewhere? No? Is there a ledge close by? Probably not. I'm just letting you despawn over there, that's fine. I think we have plenty of pumpkin seeds anyway. And we should do some lights up here. First of all, probably get rid of that. I will put the lights in there. We could do a fireplace up here, but that wouldn't make much sense since it's on wood. And I think there is no chimney on the outside either. And I do want to keep the build itself intact as much as possible, of course. Yeah, there is no chimney, so we're not going to go with one. I was about to ask, is there even one single chimney here? But there is one, actually. All the way over there. But all the other houses are kinda without a chimney. Okay, I might have to think about some divider walls in between the floors. Although the probably best will be out of quartz. Like a quartz wall right here. That's not too bad. I thought it would be worse, to be honest. I don't really mind it, and I can just put a painting up to it, like on one of the two sides. Do some bookcases over there. Yeah, pixel lift. Yeah, you can grant her via points. It's fine. It should be one of the point rewards. I might have to set up like a small script for that to do it automatically, but you should be able to do it by the new mod dashboard, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, I did. Okay. Thanks a lot. It's easy on mod view. I should take a good look at that. It took them quite a few years to add it, so I at least should like appreciate it now. Probably going to do the painting on this side. And we still have like the texture bug going on at the edges of the painting, which might be because I'm not sure if my texture pack is the last version, but we'll see about that. We're going to fill this up with bookshelves. Actually even going to extend it to here. This one will be kind of unusable at the moment, the glazed terracotta. I kind of want to do a lantern because it has a decent decoration value as well. I'll probably do it somewhere around here. I'll make that look better in just a bit. And we have this corner in which we could put a chest. Can we get a very small painting? Okay, and if we now get a clean inventory, that's not what I meant to say, to be honest. If we now get some carpet, we can block off some of the light, so it is not as obnoxious as it is right now. Kinda wanted to do more carpet, but this is decent. I might actually... Okay, if you block out like some of the andesite on the inside like this, I could move this entire wall like just, but then this space will be very cramped, and I could move this wall, but then we have the glass. Well, glass, it's not really glass, but I'm going to look what that one bush is at this side as well. It will be that one, right? Yeah, it kind of has to stay over there, but maybe we can block the intersecting leaves off with something else on the inside. I'm going to take some chests as well. Going to put some sticks in here. Wait, is there an emote only chat? I guess there is. You probably override it because you're a multi-pixel. At least that's how I assume it will work. Yes, there is a slider for it. Can I? That was too much. That was way too much. I think quartz pillar. I'm going to be smart. Okay, so if we are very careful, we can remove this block. We can remove this block. Hi Maiden Freaker, how are you doing today? And then we have this weird little thing over here, which we can very easily solve by making it like not a counter, a fancy table of some sort. Pretty well. What about you? Could be better, could be worse, you know. In a very short, I have some problems with my family. Well, no. My family has some problems with their health. That's not fun. And then, like, the whole situation of COVID-19, etc., etc., etc. I could do white carpet on top, but I do not know if I really want to do that. Going to test it first. I have some spare white carpet right outside. Could also do just oak trapdoors on top, but then I would block off even more of the windows. What if it would be like entirely like this? That feels kinda too much, in my opinion. I would actually do a single chest for storage. On the table I kinda want to add a quill, and inside the Vasten texture pack we can just take three bricks, and a red mushroom, recraft the flower pot, which is in most cases a normal flower pot. Think here. But as soon as we put in the red mushroom, we get a quill. If we would put anything else in here, and I do not have a sapling or something, it will be like a flower pot with a sapling, of course. Okay, we have a quill. Just a table is fine, probably. It feels kinda dark in the middle, but it isn't. Like, it's nowhere near spawnable, but I might consider putting like a lantern on either of the slabs. And the center is still kinda empty. Oh, of course. I could just extend this, which also would give a different texture for the floor on top, but that's not too much of a problem. Hello, Enderman. Now we have these weird walls. I think it would be best to just extend the andesite brick on the last layer. And I'm pretty sure this is not removable. Oh, it is. Is this one? No. This one isn't. What do we do with this? I do want to section off a room. I could do it on the same location, which would mean the texture kinda gets blocked, which could be a very good thing, but what about we section it off right here? Might we even one more? Then we have like this hallway going to an open place. And we could block this one off and have... I might change like all of the endstone for quartz, which probably would be the best, but at the same time the endstone is kinda native to this place. And it does look slightly weird, but not all too weird, but at the same time the whole style of this house is not the very normal building style, sorry, building palette of Minecraft. We could use some more barrels, we could use some buttons. We can do some cobwebs up in the roof, but I think I want to section the zenith of the roof off because there's not really that much space to utilize in there. I do want to grab myself some planks. Actually, once will be enough, and we'll craft up a bed. We might do more than one bed, but we'll start with one. And let's imagine that this is like... That's kinda in the way, isn't it? But this is like a little bedroom. We'll pillar this down. We'll block this off with andesite. And this could be a wardrobe? Maybe? We'll grab a supporting block here. We'll put a birch door against it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. He's stuck right, yes. Get out of the house, thank you. Everything is well. I just have to be very careful. I might consider trying to add in some sweet berries. We'll grab a birch door, we'll go back up. We'll have to do the downstairs still. We'll have to do something central here. And this will be our little closet. What can we cut this? This might be better as a pillar, right? Very cool. Just going to dub. That block is not even needed. Okay. Oops. You have to quickly redo this, but that means our floor is a little bit less weird. Probably can do like an end stone. No, that's the thatch texture, of course. I mean, I could always do like a painting on here to make sure the texture is not so weird. And since this whole house is kind of purplish, we'll assume that like they very much like purple, and something like this will grab ourselves back to the crafting bench. We'll grab ourselves some birch trapdoors. Thank you. Do we have any andesite? Probably not on me. Actually, I do. Just what I need. If we fill this in, this is the only spot you can see the andesite from here, which is fine. Actually, the andesite next to the andstone brick is not too bad. It's contrasting, but I think that's good. Especially considering how vibrant this build is with like the white, yellow, and purple. We'll take our trapdoor. We have like our flower over there. I might do something like this even. Which may seems pretty weird. How do we like to have this sectioned off? Like a little in-house like garden room plants. Given how the elves are like in touch with nature and such. We would have to probably have like a lantern on there. For now I'll take you, but I'll have to add a replacement for you. No, I do not want to have like a straight carpet. How important is that block? Kinda important, okay, noted. We'll remove those two. We go for the lilac. Or grab ourselves a painting or tree. We're going to add some very contrasty colors right here, but I think I'll just fill this one in with the underside more. Might have to do like a little chair. Actually right there. I kinda want to get like, not a spruce door, even though spruce doors are definitely my favorite, but I think an oak door to have some contrast going on with like the masses of birch doors. Grab some torches, put in some of that. I'll have to do some more work here. But for now, let's make sure no mobs can spawn in here. I kind of feel like some more bookshelves would be in order here. I was debating to fill up something with andesite back here. These two. So let's make 4 more smooth and the side. Is it this recipe? No. No, it isn't. And that's a double slab. Right. So, okay. That was actually a texture I haven't really used before in this pack. I'll probably use that more, but craft up some more slabs. We'll place those. We'll grab a barrel. Does it fit in here? Kinda does, doesn't it? And I am debating to add like maybe a skeleton skull on one of the tables. It could be them like researching the humans, it could be them just having this artifact, it could be even an elven skull, who knows. I'm going to make this more flat, streamline it a little bit. Put a painting on that. Ooh. Oh yes, yes I approve. And could even do... Not a fan of that. Yeah, we'll probably leave this place as it is. Although Enderman could spawn here, but I think the light would be sufficient. But just in case. This is like the only space which should be 3 blocks tall. Did I have a lantern in here? No, but I do have the materials to make a lantern, which is important. Especially because I'm out of lanterns. So, well, probably move a little bit closer to the side. No. Maybe this is the more ideal location. I think it is. Going to cover up the yellow bit. I could even go for like a more sturdy look if I do something like this. Yeah, maybe. Us- I mean, it's definitely not the best interior I've ever done, but overall, it is acceptable. I do want to add a skull there, I do want to add an item frame, but I'll be right back for just a second. I'll have to go to the toilet. We'll be right back after a very short break. Alright. Let's head back into it. So we still have to do this grind floor. And I do want to get my hands on a skeleton skull and maybe some sea pickles. So I might quickly go and grab those first. And after that we have to do a second house. But it seems like the neighboring house has... No, wait, it has an inside. It is pretty big. It also has a shulker box inside of it. But it does not have an interior. And I'm not sure if anyone was planning to do this interior, because there is a couple of shulker boxes in here. But I think we might be doing this one as our second interior. Because all by all, in Vasten, unfinished builds are kind of fair game. Like, I definitely do not want to be in the way of anyone, but this kingdom has been around for a bit now. I think everyone had their chance to complete their own builds if they wanted to. So, our plan is we're going to grab a skeleton skull, or a couple of them, and we're going to grab some sea pickles, for which I might had to bring some bone meal, but I'll be fine. This side? Yes. First things first, let's head for the skeleton skull, which might be the most dangerous one of the boat to grab. But inside Ender's Rest there is a skeleton spawner, which I turned into a little grinder. And it's pretty horrible for experience, but it is good to get yourself some skeleton skulls when you need to. We should not be holding the eggs because we're going to turn the wood into strip logs, but if we go out here, oh, the chunks are loading pretty bad. I should also turn the YouTube chat back on. My pronunciation of English has been horrible lately. Oh. Alright. I'm not sure if there are like any materials left here, to be honest. On the way back we might check for some pickles, just in case. If not, then I'll quickly go fetch some from the coral reef, which shouldn't be too big of a problem either. Someday when like all these bolts are finished in here, it will be cool, but It is kinda a shame like how many unfinished builds there are in Ender's Rest. Yeah, truth stuff, I'm not going to mess with that. This very ugly pillar, which I should do something about. We have a skeleton grinder. And it is one of the ugliest little things, but it is an effective one. I think there should be like even more skill. Yeah. While we're here, I'm going to grab some of my bones. I'll quickly kill. Like, this one is definitely not the prettiest of things, but someday it might be bearable. It's just very practical to be able to hop to a skeleton spawner, and I do not know the locations of our skeleton spawners, to be honest. Oh, hello, Mr. B. I think someone has been farming bees here. Yes. Alright. Then we go back to the church and we TP back to the end. This side? Yes. This feels kinda slow, to be honest. I didn't check for I didn't check for the sea pickle. Yeah, I kinda want my sea pickles. But I'm not really wanting to go back anyways, so what can we do with this? Could block more off. Okay, one option would be that we do something like this. Have a more normal size room, we'll block this in, or make it an accent point of something. Of a bookcase, we'll have this. We'll have or a stair. We'll maybe have like a big painting covering some of the lamps, exactly. We'll grab some of this, we'll fill that in. What can we still make inside? Maybe a little kitcheny area over here. I think it's these, right? Yeah. So we can do 2 barrels without any problem over there. And is it a smoker or a blast furnace? For which I would like the texture. Let me double check. I think the blast furnace. Because the smoker is more satirized with like the brown. It is the blast furnace. But for that we have to do a little bit of goofing around. Tens. Maybe that, no, this shouldn't work. I should smell this. Like that. We'll get you guys back on the screen. Hi Damien, how are you doing? We get some smooth stone, we have some iron. And the thing is I cannot block it off from these sides, but I could, if I still have some trapdoors. Either do this or go like this. Okay, are we done with smelting? Yes, we are. Then I'm going to take you and I am going to get myself a blast furnace. Thank you. We're going to move upstairs. We're going to make a little kitchen around here. We'll have some cupboards, which we cannot really see, but well, that's the price we have to pay. If I could get the painting. There we go. Even though it's slightly bugged at the moment. Or grab some smooth stone. We'll make like a little working area for the kitchen. And we could even block it off like this, and now we got rid of the more obnoxious texture without having to compromise too much on the room. Is there anything else I can use? With some item frames. We'll have to do something over here, but can we put no? We'll have some potatoes on the tabletop, and we can actually be smart about this. And we have a potato, there we go. Anything else that went right here? Could even hide this by putting a chair. I do not know what is the combination for the drink cup, and I'm pretty sure I do not have it in my boxes, but I'll do make some cups. Put a cup here. I kinda don't want them to be like precisely on each stone. L2. We have to use a little bit of our imagination, but we have a plate, we have a cup. They have a kitchen area, they have like this little corner. Some more tables. Some more book areas. A plant area. A bed. Only one bed. This person will certainly have to live alone. But he has a quite fancy house, so he does not have to be upset. With this place, I don't know. I can leave it empty, but I think it's a little bit too empty. There's the root box. And with that, I'm going to round up stream because I'm actually not feeling too well today. I feel a little bit sick. Not COVID-19, of course, just like a little bit upset stomach. So, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the follows. This was Lord Knight, and I'll see you guys maybe on Saturday. Goodbye. Thanks, Fix. Really appreciate it. I'll probably work some more on some other stuff one of the next days, but for now I'm going to get going. See you guys later. Goodbye.